Okie dokie. Good morning and thank you for joining me today. What we'll be doing is reviewing two different types of nouns. Now, keep in mind there's a large variation in terms of the types of nouns that there are available. Some referred to as abstract, others referred to as concrete. For today, just to keep things simple, we're going to focus in on what's referred to as proper and common nouns. Okay, to clarify, and I've included these definitions just to make sure that you have them available. A proper noun names specific people, places, or organizations. Sometimes we say things. And always start with a capital letter. As in English, anytime a proper noun is featured, of course, we refer to those as names typically, they are capitalized. And as mentioned, that does include the names of places like cities, states, business names, organization names, or individual names. With common nouns, these refer to what's called general people, places, and things. As an example, if I were to go get coffee using a general noun, I could say I'm going to the coffee shop. If, however, using a proper noun, I would clarify and specify a specific name of a coffee shop. So I could say, I'm going to get coffee at Starbucks, as opposed to a coffee shop. So Starbucks, which of course would be capitalized in that sentence, is a proper noun as it names a specific place. Okay, what we're going to do in these 5 sample sentences is we're going to identify the proper and general or common nouns. For this, we're going to go ahead and start. I'll read the sentence. Number 1, Mrs. Johnson went to the library with her children. I'll read it again. Mrs. Johnson went to the library with her children. Let's see if you can identify some of these noun types. Well, I can already tell right at the beginning, we've got Mrs. Johnson, and of course, don't forget to include that abbreviated title to attach it to what appears to be the name of a person, a specific person. As you can see, we've capitalized both the title and the surname or the last name here. Well, they went to the library. Notice this one is lowercase and it refers to a location. Nowhere specific. I'm not saying something like the New York or San Francisco Public Library. Instead, I'm just saying the library. With her children, also a noun and lowercase. They do have names, however, I'm not featuring those names here. So we're just going to stick with the common or general noun. All right. Number 2, we visited Paris and saw the Eiffel Tower. What are the nouns available? Well, I can already tell. We have the name of a city. Notice again, it is capitalized as it is a proper noun. So for this, Paris is our proper noun, and saw, what do we see? The Eiffel Tower, both of which are capitalized because this is the name of a specific attraction in the city of Paris. Okay, let's move on to sentence number 3. The dog played in the park all afternoon. Doesn't seem as though we have any proper nouns, as what would indicate that would be a capital letter of some kind, apart from that you would find at the beginning of a sentence. So I know there's plenty of common nouns to deal with. For instance, we have dog, we have park, and we have afternoon. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to sentence number 4. So James and Emily went to the market. Okay, right at the start, we can already tell we have 2 names, both of which are capitalized, as is the rule for all proper nouns. So James and Emily are specific people. And where did they go? Well, they went to the market. They didn't go to Whole Foods, they didn't go to Safeway or any other location that you may have locally. Instead, they went to a market, nowhere specific. It's a common or general noun. All right, and then our final sentence, number 5, the movie was directed by Steven Spielberg. All right, looking at the start, we can see we have got the general noun movie. I'm not giving a title for this movie, so it's just a lowercase general common noun. Was directed by who? Steven Spielberg. Both parts of his name, his initial and his surname, are both capitalized, and it does name a specific person, so by definition, I can tell that is in fact a proper noun. Okay, for those of you at home, which is everyone, do me a favor and let's go ahead and try to make sentences which include both a proper and a common noun. Okay, so I'd love to see what you have in the comment section below if you feel so bold enough to share, and I'd appreciate your contribution. Other than that, I hope that this review of proper nouns, which again, name specific people, places, or things. Here I wrote organizations. Don't forget, proper nouns always start with a capital, okay? Now, common nouns, as a review, are general people, places, and things. They are non-specific, and they will not be capitalized. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to working with you in the next one. Thank you. Excuse me.